Welcome. Volumes of Value presents insightful reviews of nonfiction books. Expand your horizon with our select list of books which impact society. This episode reviews The Deep Rig, subtitled How Election Fraud Cost Donald J. Trump the White House by a Man Who Did Not Vote for Him, by Patrick M. Byrne. Byrne is spelled Byrne. Published by Deep Capture LLC, 2021. Print length, 236 pages. The book's website, www.deepcapture.com. A transcript of this review is at volumesofvalue.blogspot.com. About the author. Quote, Patrick received a bachelor's degree in philosophy and Asian studies from Dartmouth College, a master's in philosophy and ethics from Cambridge University as a Marshall Scholar, and a doctorate in philosophy, focusing on political theory, jurisprudence, and economics from Stanford University. He has taught at the university level and frequently guest lectures on business, the internet, leadership, and ethics. Patrick served as chairman, president, and CEO of CentriCut, a manufacturer of industrial torch consumables, then held the same three positions at Fetchheimer Brothers, a Berkshire Hathaway company that manufactures police, firefighter, and military uniforms. Patrick Michael Byrne is the former CEO of Overstock.com, a Utah-based internet retailer that has been publicly traded since 2002. In 2001, Patrick began WorldStock.com, Overstock.com's socially responsible store for products handicrafted by artisans from developing nations and rural areas of the USA. To date, more than $30 million has been returned to WorldStock's artisan suppliers. A classical liberal, Patrick believes that our nation's future depends primarily on a sound educational system and a healthy capital market. Towards those ends, Patrick serves with Rose Friedman as co-chair of the Milton and Rose Friedman Foundation for Educational Choice, supporting legislative reform to bring educational choice to parents. Patrick has also founded 19 schools internationally that currently educate more than 6,000 students. In 2005, Patrick began a vigorous campaign against corruption in our capital markets through securities manipulation. End quote. From www.deepcapture.com. About the book. The Deep Rig, How Election Fraud Cost Donald J. Trump the White House by a Man Who Did Not Vote for Him, or What to Say, Send Friends Who Ask, Why Do You Doubt the Integrity of Election 2020? Byrne is a libertarian who did not vote for Trump and has publicly criticized him. That said, he believes election 2020 was rigged, and that should be objectionable to every person who believes just government derives its power from the consent of the governed. He describes how his team of cyber ninjas unraveled it while they worked against the clock of constitutional processes, all against the background of being a lifetime entrepreneur trying to interact with Washington, D.C. This book takes you behind the headlines to backroom scenes that determined whether or not the fraud would be exposed in time, and paints a portrait of Washington that will leave the reader asking, is this the end of our constitutional republic? This book's chapter titles are, firstly, Introduction, followed by Chapter 1, Why I Got Involved Before November 3rd, and What I Learned Because I Did. Chapter 2, Election 2020, November 3rd. Chapter 3, Election 2020, Foreign Interference. Chapter 4, How the crisis could have been ended fairly and quickly. Chapter 5, November 9 through December 17, All the President's Teams. Chapter 6, Crashing the White House, December 18 through 22. Chapter 7, The Christmas Doldrums. Chapter 8, Agitations and Chaos, January 6 through December 20. Chapter 9, The Aftermath. Endorsements. This book's popularity is demonstrated in the fact that its Amazon rank is number 1 in the categories Elections, Campaigns and Elections, and Corruption and Misconduct in Politics. Customer reviews rated an average of 4.9 out of 5 stars from 905 ratings. Please like, share, and follow. Subscribe to Volumes of Value.